When Amitabh Bachchan is at the helm of things, there's always going to be a buzz around it. And when the trailer for Jhund was released, it seemed as if it was another version of Chak De, an underdog sports film with a twist. The trailer indicated that the story addresses the issues such as systematic oppression faced by the lower economic strata of the society in India and how a man tried to change what and how people think. The first look, especially the teaser, really killed it. But was the movie a victim of the curse of the trailer, or were there aspects that justify a watch in the cinema? Let's jump right into the review.
Shut up and sit down.
Direction and writing. When Nagraj Manjule of Sairat, Vaikunth and Fantry fame is leading a talented cast captained by Amitabh, you can only expect pure magic. This movie is pretty much that. It is so much more than just a sports drama in so many ways that it nearly redefines the genre. It's like you mix Gully Boy and Chak De and then got this. Due to the caste prejudice, stigmatization, poverty, illiteracy, and personal turmoil, a ragtag bunch of underprivileged teenagers tries to break away from the life of petty crime and drug addiction by a combination of coincidence, determination, and action. This story is inspired by real-life events of Professor Vijay Barse, who started the NGO Slum Soccer in Nagpur with a dream to source the talent for national team from the slums. We have to say, the realism that comes with some of Manjule's scenes and screenplay really sucks you into all his films. This is why Jhund works. Manjule takes us on a journey of emotions with dialogues that are believable and acting that hits you hard. It's like you are transported into his world and then are a part of it. Emotions and agendas are not explicitly laid out for the audience to understand, they are subtly communicated with the help of expressions and gestures. Add to this the fabulous production designs of Singda Karma and Pankaj Paul and the caste operation drama, and you have a final product that makes for an excellent watch. We thought the 2 hours and 56 minutes of runtime in this day and age of fast-paced OTT content would seem rather out of place, but that didn't happen. The movie is lengthy for sure, but at no point do you want to just get it over with. In fact, we were actually waiting until the credits to see if there's something else. First half has more of a never before seen sort of a feel, while the second half gets a little more generic. Having said that, it never gets boring. It is well placed and stays entertaining throughout. The additional story arcs are crisp and the relevance to the main storyline can be understood well. It was definitely a cinematic experience, especially since the crowd in Pune was cheering and hooting throughout. This is something we haven't experienced in a while, even with movies such as 83. It will be equally entertaining once released on OTT, but the cinematic experience is something we particularly loved about this movie. All in all, we would say that the story isn't that different, it's the execution, direction and acting combined that make it the gem it is. Direction and writing are absolutely sweet.
Cinematography. We have seen Sudhakar Yakanti weaving magic with Manjule and Sairat, and he continues to do so here. The camera work is spectacular, to the extent that you couldn't imagine the shot taken any other way if you tried. It's almost like Sudhakar wanted to make this film his CV, and he does so brilliantly. The close-up shots of kids, which we see in the trailer too, evoke an impressive, unmatched emotion. Cinematography is surely sweet. Music. Ajay Atul combo try to bring the Sairat kind of vibe to the music of this film, but somewhere the energy and memorability of this album is missing. The songs complement the scenes of this movie well, especially the songs Lat Maar and Aaya Jhund Hai. However, we'd probably not listen to them over and over otherwise. Instead, we quite enjoy the background score and sound design by Saket Kanitkar and Avinash Sonabne. Music is sour. The acting. Who better than the man who played Vijay Dinanath Chauhan to play the fictionalized version of Professor Vijay Barse? But while Amitabh is outstanding and saying anything else about his performance would be a moot point, what we especially loved is how he sidelines his stardom to let the relatively unknown cast take the center stage when required, and letting the story be the real hero. Mr. Shantanu Bhake, take a bow, sir. Casting for this film could not have been easy. Just imagine trying to fit in completely unknown actors opposite one of Bollywood's greatest and ensuring they're able to match the energy. The performances from the supporting cast that stand out for us were Razia Bhagwan and Ankush Gedam. Akash Thosar and Rinku Rajguru, who were the lead actors in Sairat, play the limited roles well here. Again, not overpowering the others or trying to take the center stage. Overall, the acting is sweet. The bottom line. Watch it for Amitabh killing it at 80. Unknown ragtag cast pulling off miracles. An oppression story that needs to be told and a reality that the privileged don't know of, put to them in a visually spectacular manner. Nagraj Manjule. If you're a fan of his keep it real storytelling style, in which case do also consider checking out Vaikunt. If you'd like to see the review of Vaikunt, we'll put the links above and in the description. Don't watch it for a long runtime of 3 hours if that does not appeal to you. The soundtrack. If you're expecting an amazing soundtrack by Ajay Atul like they have often delivered in the past, here it's kind of a letdown. Thank you so much for watching. This is Viewers Cut signing off. Until next time.